Y'all, I don't have nothing I need. Let me see. I can't even put the damn phone down. Oh, Lord, forgive me. I just came from church. I'm already cussing. I can't see nothing. Y'all know I'm blind. Is it? Hey, hun. Hey, Benya. I just want to leave a quick message. I'm so glad I came today. For the friends that invited me out here to go to church with them, I really appreciate you, sweetie. I'm going to send you this video personally. I'm so glad I came today. I needed this message. I needed this word. Y'all know I'm a big baby. So I was like crying and tearing up. But I felt like the message was so powerful. I felt like the message was like directed towards me. It was a really good service, y'all. Of course, he spoke about a little bit of the social media stuff, people trying to compare, what's his name, Charlie Kirk to Martin Luther King, and he talked about the differences in their ideologies, and how Martin Luther King was about love. Um, so yeah, it was a real good service. And then another thing, hold on, y'all, I might have to move. There's ants over here. Hold on. Another thing he spoke about was forgiveness and, wanting temporary happiness, or do you want, this is the part that really, really touched me. There were two things that touched me. The part about forgiveness and the part about, just making things right. Oh, he talked about peace, make peace. I've talked about this before in the show about just the importance of making peace. It's not about you having to be friends with everybody or like everybody, but it is important to make peace in your life, to have peace in your heart. You can have everything in the world, but if you don't have peace, like in your heart, to me, it's a death sentence. But physically, it's a death sentence. But something that he talked about that really touched me was when he was talking about, do you want temporary happiness, or do you want long-term peace? And he gave an example. I mean, he used a lot of examples. He talked about relationships. He talked about, people at work. But it's a good question to ask. Do you want temporary happiness, or do you want long-term peace? And when you think about your faith and, those of us who grew up in the church, I grew up in the church. Literally Monday through Friday, honey, in the church. And I'm grateful now that my grandmother and my mother installed that in me, y'all. Because I don't know where I would be. You're talking about somebody that has been through, literally damn near been through it all, and I probably should be dead. And I'm not talking about just like my health issues, or I'm talking about being put in or putting myself in dangerous situations, not knowing any better, hanging out with the wrong people, making the wrong decisions, trusting people too much. But that's why it's important to put the foundation of God in your children. I converted, and I never thought I would see myself in the church again, but I'm so glad that I'm back. I'm so glad that my friend invited me. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Which I had already been. I mean, because I got family members and friends, like I said, that come to this church. So I had been here before, but it's been a long time. It's probably been well over a year. Hey, you guys, I can't see very well, but hello. I think I see Irby in the building. But peace, yeah, make peace. I'm not necessarily talking about social media type of peace. I'm talking about people. You got people who don't even speak to their own family members, their parents, their children, like it's insane. That's the type of peace that's important to have. People, that are a part of your life in some way. But he talked about, do you want quick happiness? Quick happiness is when you go about your life or your day doing the same old thing that you've been doing for years. Can you guys see me because it's dark? For years and years and years and years. And I probably look so weird, y'all. Let me go over here. Going about your day doing the same old thing for years and years and years and years. And wondering why things aren't changing, or wonder why things aren't getting better for you, but you're continuing to do the same things that you know are destructive for temporary happiness. Drugs is a good example of that. Staying, like I said, in bad relationships is a good example because it's comfortable, because you're afraid to try something new, because you're afraid to be vulnerable, or because you're afraid of whatever. A job, leaving a job that you know is not treating you well. Hey, I can't see you. It looks like Bevan B. Lion. Y'all got some funny ass names. Let me see. Hey, y'all. I'm just talking about what the pastor talked about today and just saying how grateful I am that I went. Let me see. I don't have my phone. Gang. Okay. Damn it. Y'all just gotta deal. You just gotta deal with the shakiness. But yeah, it was a good service. Short happiness are long term. Short happiness are long term peace. And the truth is, your faith, your family should bring you long term peace, but definitely your faith should. I always had peace when I felt like I was close to God, or I felt like I was able to talk to God. I always had peace. You don't have to worry about them slandering you. You don't have to worry about them talking about you behind your back. You don't have to worry about them, what do you call it, backbiting and lying on your name because they're jealous or they're envious, or, the way that human beings do. That's the beauty of, having faith in God. And it felt good to be around other like-minded people. There were so many people tearing up. Is that she? I can't see. But there were so many people tearing up when he was speaking. Yeah. I thought about so many things when he was talking. I was thinking about my family life. I was thinking about my career. I was thinking about my goals. I was thinking about just some of the things I've been through. I was thinking about you guys. The messages that I try to put out to you all. Is it good enough? Can I do better? Am I teaching y'all something? Am I behaving the way I'm supposed to be behaving? It just felt really good. Yeah. All right, you guys, I gotta go.